What is up, everybody? Welcome to the best part of the weekend, the start of the weekend. It's the Gymnasium Picks Porch with me, XFL Jim, and my man right over here to my left, Chase Lupine Fiasco Sesums. How we doing, my man?
Living the dream. Living the dream. Not living the La Tech covering the spread dream, but a dream nonetheless.
This is what we get for putting our hands in the state of Louisiana, if I'm being honest.
You mix that many European heritages together, something fucked up's bound to happen, right?
Like, if it was Arkansas State against Southern Miss, if this was Arkansas State against La Tech, I'd be all over Arkansas State because we're still going off the theme of Arkansas owning the state of Louisiana.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't know, man. This Southern Miss team, ever since they switched to like the all Wildcat offense, they've been super fucky and they've been fluky and weird. And I don't know, but they're interesting. They got Frank Gore Jr.
Frank Gore Jr. pass complete to Jason Brownlee for a 39-yard touchdown. God damn it.
What is his position listed as?
Mega Man, I think. He's playing Mega Man in that offense.
See depth chart.
Head dude in charge, perhaps.
He's a running back, so yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, who's 3 for 3 for 55 yards and 2 tutties.
You know, if you're doing college like daily fantasy, hope you picked him up. I hope you got him on there as a running back, because that'd be pretty fucking nice if I do say so myself. It looks like either my internet went out or Chase's internet went out. I don't know which one. Somebody's internet went out. It's fucking bullshit. There we go. Now we're back. Buddy. I don't know if that was you or if it was me. I don't know what was going on there. But we have some picks to get into. I'm hype. This is my favorite part of like every weekend, every day going into. I just think of picks to give.
Yeah. You're such a good. I think
we're both givers here.
Picks, your lovemaking, like both. You're just like a giver, a pleasing nurturer, you know?
Oh, that is 100% a fact. I love to like munch down. So
yeah, man. So it's just me and you this week. So who goes first? Do we flip?
Do we change it up? I think so. I guess for the first time in this series history, I will go first.
Yeah, I think you should.
I think you should. It's a strange world we're waking up in today. I'm excited. Here we go. I'm starting off at the top of my list. Big game, huge game for this team. I'm taking Wake Forest on the money line tomorrow.
I kind of love it.
Wrong team favorite in my opinion.
Yeah, I feel like they're really getting a slap in the face there, and I don't know if players play for like the spread or feel disrespected because of the spread or the money line, but I would if I were Wake Forest and had any idea what it was. Like, yeah, I dig it. I dig it a lot.
I think that this team, they need a big win, and even though Clemson's only a 7-win team, they still have the name recognition that a win against them gets them in the eyes of everybody, and they'll start to take them seriously.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, they can still very much win the ACC. It's not like they're out of it. And,
I think even if they lose, they're in the championship game. But I think like every team still in this conference wants to beat Clemson so bad.
Right. They are definitely due some righteous retribution. And Dabo's such a goofy fuck that like he makes it a pretty easy target to go for it.
That's damn right. Where are you going first for the night?
Man, this one's actually starting in about 30 minutes. That's why you watch the show live, folks.
That's why you watch it live, everybody.
I want the Wichita State Shockers on the money line plus 330 versus Arizona. Versus Arizona at Arizona. I'm going with the Shockers. Woo shucks. Fat Rick
Pitino. One of Scotty Law's teams, I believe, that he's watching over this weekend.
That's right. Fat Rick Pitino, aka Sean Miller, couldn't lie for longer, so he's been fired from Arizona. I'm not sure what we're gonna get here, but plus 330 on the money line. It's worth a sprinkle.
Speaking of sprinkle, I think there's only going to be quite a little sprinkle of points in this next game I have. I'm sticking with college football. Give me the Cal-Stanford game under 45.5. That's such a low score, but it's so juicy with the Stanford offense that's so inept and a Cal offense that just isn't getting it together. And these two defenses are pretty decent. At least Cal's defense is good.
Okay.
Give me no points in this game.
Just no points. Just
no points. Like Cal wins like 10-3.
10-3. Okay. That's old school football. That's kind of football I like, where all the teams are just horribly inept. And
it's like the polar opposite of every other like Pac-12 school.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's next, my man?
Whew. You know, it's a personal policy of mine to be like fuck Auburn constantly. I actually I'm doing this because fuck Auburn, but I also feel like this has a pretty good shot here. I'm going South Carolina on the money line at home against Auburn plus 236.
I actually like both of the teams that played in that disgusting, terrible Missouri-South Carolina game last week to win outright against both Auburn and Florida.
Right. You know, they're two teams that like had expectations. They've both just been like crushed. Like, what the fuck are either of these teams playing for anymore? I was so high on
Missouri. I thought Missouri was going to be the second best team in the East.
Yeah, that was you silly bitch.
Short-lived. So I have predictions like UTSA, and then I have predictions like Missouri. You take the good with the bad.
It's very much a grab bag. It's very much a grab bag.
Yeah. Yes, it is. I'm actually going to move on to the NFL a little bit, and you're going to like this one. I'm taking the Saints on the money line. You giving me the Saints as dogs here?
Yeah, man. I like
Hungry dogs run faster. Give me the Saints, baby.
Woof. Someone call the ASPCA. We got so many hungry dogs. Yeah, man.
I don't care if there's no Kamara.
I don't care either, because it's not like Ingram doesn't fit. You look at, like, they were literally one bad pass interference, I said pass interference out of reflex. It's usually that fucks us. But we're just one bad roughing the passer call away from Travis Sivian going into Tennessee and getting the win. So I like it quite a bit. And I appreciate you being a homer for me.
I got a homer for me coming up. Don't worry.
How homer? Because I've got something I've got my eye on, but I don't want to steal your thunder here.
You could steal anything, because I'll hop on with you if it's homer enough.
All right. I'm talking that sweet science. I'm talking men throwing hands. I'm talking Terrence Bud Crawford, the pride of Omaha, Nebraska, taking on Sean Porter for the WBO World Welterweight title, a 12-round bout, and boxing odds suck, but I'm going to go Terrence Crawford minus 625 on the money line, but I'm going to hit it under 10.5 on the total rounds, plus 190. I think he gets it done before it goes to a decision. The pride of Omaha, fighting for his real title shot. It's a pay-per-view fight. Let's go, Bud Crawford. He's probably the most talented American welterweight right now. I mean, hands down. Yeah, it's your turn. He's gonna be hyped up. Knock him the fuck out.
He's also got to be like top 3 most talented Nebraskan, like ever.
There are people who throw his name around for best pound for pound fighter in the world right now.
He's fucking good, and he's entertaining as hell. I love watching him.
Yeah, I'm gonna call him Terrence because his mama called him Terrence. Like, I don't know this, I don't know who called him Bud. I don't know if he gave himself the nickname Bud, so I'm gonna stick with Terrence or Terrence Bud. But old TBC gets it done in less than 10 and under 11 rounds.
I'm gonna take a couple games going on tonight. This is why you watch it live. This is why you do it. Let me see exactly when the game is so I don't miss the football one unless I already did. Nope. Give me UNLV basketball and football to both cover the spread. Football, I believe it's an 11-point spread right now, and basketball, it's 12.5 against Michigan. Give me UNLV to cover both those.
Oof.
I don't know why I'm so high on UNLV today, but I am.
I don't know. It's hard not to be high on UNLV. It's those damn running Rebels.
That fucking slot machine they have on the sideline just got me.
That's cool as shit. That is really cool. That might be the coolest turnover thing. Like, really you get a spin. Like, yeah, absolutely. I want to see that thing.
It fits so well. It's so
I want to see
nice.
that thing play out, man. I want to see that thing play out. Pay out.
It'd be
sorry.
hilarious if it gets a jackpot and just a bunch of footballs come out.
That'd be pretty good. That would be pretty good. I'm trying to think of like the first turnover thing that I ever saw. I think it was SMU had it was just a metal trash can that after they got like an interception, or like a turnover, like they got to run over there and like dunk the football into the metal trash
I
can.
remember that.
And I remember just like thinking how stupid those people were for being entertained by that. Just being like, did you see me? I got the football. I threw it in there and it was like ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk.
I mean, I'd be that on the sidelines too.
Yeah, probably me too. I'm not a sophisticated human being. All right.
I will judge them from afar, but I would be no better in their position.
You were a homer for me. Let me be a homer for you.
Ooh, more of a homer than the Crawford pick.
I'm gonna take the. Nah, that's just a fan of good fighting. This is a homer pick because I would never touch this. I'm gonna go Miami Dolphins -3.5. I'm also going to hit. Where's the Dolphins total points? I'm gonna hit that too.
Team totals. That's gonna be a rough one if it's too high. Tua is starting. Thankfully, it's not a Brissett game.
Well, I'm going Dolphins -3.5. I'm taking the under 44.5.
I like that.
It
is a Joe Flacco starting game. Just so you
know.
I'm
taking Miami -0.5 point plus 121 on the first quarter spread.
Ooh, Miami first quarter. Boom. It's in the system. We're logging these. We're going to track these for you guys to make sure we know what we're fucking doing. Last time when Scott was on, we fucking murdered it.
Yeah, that was hands down like the best we have done.
Easily. That was easily the best we've done.
Yeah, and it was everybody. It wasn't just like one person carrying the team, like everybody.
Didn't you even hit your darts guy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gerwin got it finished, man. Gerwin did the damn thing. I'm not sure what they're playing, but
speaking of some British bullshit, I got some soccer picks for you here. Give me Man City -2. It's just solely based on they're my team. They're a good team, and I'm seeing some good odds here. Give me Man City -2.
There you go, buddy. I like where your head's at. Let's see. Going back to American football, back to the college ranks here.
Okay.
I'm looking at the Virginia-Pittsburgh game. I'm going to hit over 66 here at -109.
This one worries me because we still don't know. Like, fucking Rocky Dickenballs is being such a fucking prick by waiting to see whether Brendan Armstrong plays or not.
And that is exactly why I'm taking Rocky Dickenballs, Virginia Cavaliers to cover the +14.5. And we're going to sprinkle on the 463 too. Pitt can always pit.
Okay. We'll say, I hope for your sake in this one that Brendan Armstrong's in, because if he's not playing, I like Pitt running away with this.
Yeah, it might get ugly for me at that point. If
he is in, yeah, I definitely see this would be like going down to potentially like a 10-point spread.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, without him, like
he is the whole offense.
Yeah, I'm counting on like the Virginia like track meet offense, and that pretty much runs through him. So fair.
Okay, I'm running to a different sport right now. I'm going table tennis. And similar to your British take when it comes to snooker, when it comes to table tennis, I either go for the most Chinese sounding name, not just Asian, it has to be Chinese, or the most Russian sounding name. So here it is. I have Vladimir Volokazanin -8.5. That is Vladimir Gzhanin.
Okay. There we go.
-8.5. You get -120 on that.
Man, I love watching competitive table tennis and competitive badminton. I'm all about it. Well, I mean, you've pushed me to my go-to sport here and my go-to angle. So here we go. The international champion of champions for snooker. Apparently, this is like, I don't know, like this is like the big boss fight. Like this is the last level
of snooker because I only see two names. One is Bing Tao Yan, and the other is John Higgins. John Higgins, you are by default the most British sounding name at minus 182 on the money line. Let's go, John Higgins. Let's hit one of these snooker bets.
Got it in there. And I'm speaking of like stuff being done. I feel cheated and slighted and sad that the KBO just kind of stopped under my nose. They finished their season like under my nose. It was hard to find lines. Like I tried finding stuff like last week, and it was hard.
Oh, buddy.
I feel slighted.
Buddy. Sorry, buddy.
But you know what didn't end? Japanese baseball. There's one game going on, two teams, and give me the Oryx Buffaloes on the money line.
The Oryx Buffaloes. Yeah.
Couldn't get the Ham Fighters because they got knocked out, but I like this Buffaloes team as well.
I mean, if you can't get Ham, you got to go Bison at that point, right?
Yeah, because I'll tell you this, I'm gonna have some buffalo jerky tonight.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna double up on my British pub sports here. I'm going to darts again, and I've got a little parlay here because I've got two very British names. I'm gonna go Fallon Sherrock and Gerwin Price on a money line parlay. That's going to be plus 557.
Give me those names one more time.
Sure, it's Fallon, like Jimmy Fallon.
Okay.
And then Sherrock, like SHERROCK.
Money line parlay. Got it. Boom.
It's like if you took the word Sherwood and combined it with the wrestler The Rock.
That's a British name. Like
That's
they just like
British
slam
name.
stuff together to make.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's the decades of inbreeding. Sorry, centuries of inbreeding.
I'm gonna do my last. I got other sport. I'm just gonna call it an other sport. I'm going handball, and there's a reason I took this team. It's the HC ME Schwab Brest, and just because the name it's Brest.
Let's go titties.
And it's spelled BREST, so it's the best breast. Get him on the money line, plus 110. HG, I'm going to call him Mashka Breast.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Sure. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Handball, baby. We're capping handball.
Get it. Handball. Bring that handball. All right. Going to college basketball tomorrow. You got a pretty good little matchup. You got North Carolina and Purdue. And give me the Boilermakers -5 at -108 against the Tar Heels.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
I mean, Purdue's a good team except for when it comes to tournament time. This is the first year of like non-Roy Williams, like, you know, shit's changing. So give me the consistency of whoever the fuck is the head coach of Purdue.
I'm moving to college football for my next one. I'm doing my homer pick. Give me Nebraska. I'm seeing plus 10 right now. Nebraska plus 10. Are you out of your fucking mind? I know we fired our entire offensive staff, but plus 10? You know what Nebraska does? They fucking cover spreads as a dog. Give me 10 points all day.
And with these new motherfuckers, they might actually win games. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if they have the staff hired yet. They don't have anyone hired yet. So it's like Scott Frost running the whole show.
That is that's awesome. Yeah. That is what that is. That is awesome. All right, I'm going to be a homer. I'm pissed off because they're not offering this on the money line. I feel disrespected. I feel slighted for the first time since I'm 21 years old. Arkansas beats Alabama, but I'm limited to taking Arkansas plus 20.5 at -103.
I know we're partnered, but like shop around because guess where I'm seeing the money line posted some spots and where it will probably be posted tomorrow morning. I'm seeing 8-1 plus 800.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, I'm all over that.
I'll put for the sheet. I'm going to put Arkansas money line.
Put both. Just put both.
Okay. Did you say 20.5?
Yeah, 20.5. It was -103.
Let's do it. It's in. It's locked. Give me. Oh, I feel gross taking this one. Give me the Texas Longhorns first half money line. I'm going back to the well. They win first halves. They lose full games. They will win in the first half and then lose this game and do the same thing next week against Kansas State and not make a bowl game.
I wish I had an oil painting of everything that you just told me was going to happen. Like if I could have just like an epic oil painting of Kansas like falling on their own sword, beautiful.
It would
Absolutely.
be, mwah.
Yeah, just delicious. All right. Let's see. NBA, I don't want any of that.
Yeah, I looked at some NBA stuff too, and I was like, not really feeling it.
Yeah, pretty much. All right. Let's go back to college basketball and let's look at Richmond and Drake. Give me the Drake Bulldogs -4.5 against the Richmond Spiders.
I like
No
Richmond in
reasoning.
that matchup, but okay.
No reasoning. Pass.
Dogs beat Spiders. That's why.
Dogs beat Spiders.
Dogs
are
beat
bigger than
Spiders.
Spiders. Yeah.
Dogs beat Spiders. I'm going to go to the NFL. I'm going to take the Washington football team Panthers game over 43 points. I think this Washington defense is back to being just really bad. And the Panthers, like, they could score. And I think Washington can kind of compete and make it a little bit shootouty. Give me over 43. That seems low to me.
You say shootouty, eh?
Well, shootouty being like they score, like each team can score like 24 points.
Okay. All right. So I've got an NFL pick here, and it's gonna smoothly transition into a topic that I think we need to cover. I'm gonna take Dallas +121 on the money line in Arrowhead against the Chiefs. I'm also seeing alternative point spreads that are Dallas +2, Dallas +1.5 that are plus money. So Dallas +2 at +102 and Dallas +1 at 1.5 +107.
Get them all in there for you. Yeah. The Chiefs are favored. I guess the Chiefs are back in the book's opinion.
Yeah, that was seemed to be the world's opinion after their last game, and I'm not sure if I quite buy it yet. If you look at how Las Vegas opted to play defense against Kansas City, they did it by not doing the thing that everyone else has been doing and winning. So, yeah,
also,
man.
Vegas is in a weird spot. Like, they're in a very weird emotional spot as a team. Their mental's all fucked up. Yeah.
And this leads me into a point here, which is we need to pick a new best team in the NFL because our best team in the NFL did not survive the Jimnasium.
Yeah, thank you, Los Angeles Rams, for just keeping the curse alive. And you look like garbage. What the
man.
fuck? They look bad.
I'll be honest, Jim. I kind of want to say that the Dallas Cowboys are the best team in the NFL, and I don't want to do it out of spite. They look good.
Man,
they look really good.
It's tough, though, because, like, I also want to say the Titans a little bit just because of the run they've been on and the way their defenses look, too.
Right. Fair.
But the Cowboy, yeah. I think now that Dak's back at 100%, man, I almost want to give it a week, but yeah, I could roll with the Cowboys. I could roll with the Titans, and that's really about it. It's between those two, in my opinion.
And I honestly, I lean more
maybe the
towards
Packers.
I lean more towards the Cowboys because they've got everyone healthy right now. Whereas like the Titans, I mean, they're plugging holes and they're doing a good job, but like they still got their dudes, in Dallas.
Yes. Like Dak's fully back, it looks like. Their offense is firing on all cylinders. Their defense, they're out of injuries. Yeah, you know what? Give me the Cowboys. I think I would take the Cowboys against the Packers or the Titans at this point.
So we're there. We're proclaiming.
I hate that because I hate the Cowboys so fucking much.
Hey man, I mean
they're fun though. They're fun this year.
Yeah, and we've also got a pretty powerful spell. So
if you've been following along, you should probably bet against the Cowboys.
Yeah, bet the Chiefs.
But damn it, they look so good. I want to take them against the Chiefs so bad.
Right. I'm not going to change it. Because I feel like that might be like a mush, like a self-mush.
They could be the curse breakers.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's how we handle it. Jim.
God damn it. Okay, I like it. Here's another gross one. And this one is just solely based off of the statistic that teams that didn't cover the week before against teams that did. I'm taking the Browns -13.
Okay. Yeah, that was a crazy stat that you'd given us there.
7-0 last week. 7-0.
Pretty impressive. God, I don't know. I'm so over this Browns team specifically.
Yeah, same. But
Completely over them.
this is a head pick, not a heart or gut pick. Also, it's a little bit of a heart pick because I feel like I'm the only one on the Baker Mayfield fan wagon.
Okay.
I'm like flying that flag alone.
Is it crazy that I want to hit the Steelers at plus 211 on the money line against the Chargers in a stadium that's probably going to be majority Steelers fans?
Okay, the only question is Big Ben going to be playing?
That's a good point. It could be noted Klansman Mason Rudolph.
Or noted strip club purveyor Dwayne Haskins.
Oof. Hey, Dwayne Haskins, he did not look bad in the preseason.
No,
I'd take
the
the shot with, you know what? Irregardless, I'm taking the Steelers.
Man, I don't. Okay, if Big Ben plays, then yeah, I love it. But I'll co-sign that for now. The Chargers kind of are looking out of sorts.
Even if Big Ben and his gray penis stay on the sideline, I'm going with the Steelers.
Okay. The Chargers
you've heard that story before, right?
I have.
Okay, thank God, because you gave me a blank stare when I said gray penis, and I was like, oh, man, I'm going to have to explain this.
No, I'm just going to barrel right through it.
There we go. That's the best way to handle most things that I say.
Here's another gross NFL pick. I didn't give it out already. I'm actually going to be taking a team that has given Tom Brady fits in the past. I'm taking the New York Football Giants plus 11 against the Bucs.
Ooh. Okay.
I like some dogs this week. Dogs.
Do you think they can win it outright?
I think there's a chance. The Giants have been looking pretty good. That all really comes down to how well Daniel Jones doesn't turn the ball over.
Which he's I've said on many occasions that he is like a vending machine that if you bump it just right,
Pretty sure he's been doing
all the
good
chips
this year, though. I think he's been having a pretty decent year with it.
If that's the case, he turned it around because he was a fumble fucking machine the first 4 or 5 weeks of the season.
I'll look that up while you're giving your next pick.
Okay. I'm gonna go across the pond for some football, and it's a pretty even match. Burnley FC and Crystal Palace. So I'm gonna hit the draw plus 207.
Ooh, what game was that one? Drawing.
Burnley FC and Crystal Palace.
Okay.
Weekend at Burnley's versus cheap vodka.
I like that because our NFL tie thing is already shot for the year. It blew its load. I don't feel it anymore.
Yeah, this is a slump buster. This is just a drunk fat girl at the bar kind of pick, you know?
Yep, and that means I have a tie as well. I'm actually taking Wolverhampton versus West Ham to end in a draw at plus 230.
All right. That's what I'm talking about right
by
there.
The way, the Giants turnover differential is plus 3.
How many times has Daniel Jones fumbled himself though? I'm saying, and I think you count fumbles that are fumbles, but not even fumbles lost. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's the whole team. I think that's the whole team.
He has all the fumbles for the team?
No. Come on. Fumbles. 7 this year.
That's a lot of fumbles.
He's lost 3 of them.
That's a lot of fumbles. That's putting the ball on the ground a fuck ton.
It is. He has decreased his amount of fumbles every year from 18 to 11 to now 7, although he is on track to do that many again.
Dude,
he's basically him. He's not throwing picks, but him fumbling is every turnover on this Giants team.
Yeah. Yeah. You hit him just right. He gives you all the chips.
Yeah, that's fair. I could stand by the vending machine stat.
Yep. Goddamn right you can.
Okay. We're coming up at 30 minutes. I think it's time for the last pick, my friend.
Okay. All right. I am going to take it to the ice. Washington Capitals, San Jose Sharks. I'm taking the Caps -1.5 plus 185. Seems like Caps have been on a roll this season. They got Ovi, who's on the hunt for records.
You're taking them. What was that again?
-1.5 at +185.
Like it. Capitals -1.5 for Chase's last play. My last play. It's a team that you were rooting for, I believe, just yesterday. I'm taking their football team. I'm taking the Clits. I'm taking Charlotte on the money line versus Marshall.
Okay. Hey, I feel like Charlotte's not a bad team. I feel like they're an underperforming team. But yeah, man. You never would know what you're going to get with Marshall. You always
Give me the Clits.
And the Clit is mysterious.
It's mysterious. It's
Mysterious.
unknown. Little is known about them. Little is known about it. My man Chase, this will do it for the Jimnasium Picks Porch episode. Tell the people where they can find you.
Literally just with you. Like my other show is like is wrapped up for the year. So literally just wherever Jim is. Like if I'm not in the picture, after I'm about to travel for the holidays with the family. So I'm probably gonna be out of pocket for like a week, but then I'll be back with this big galoot.
What we might do, I'm going to spitball it here just while we're live for a little bit. We might take this week off, like this Sunday. It might be that, or we could push it back to Monday or figure something out. But if we have to, it would, you know what would be awesome?
What's
is if
that?
when you come back,
Uh-huh.
it's a giant college football season recap bowl prediction show.
Double episode?
Potential double episode where we do a whole season recap into a bowl prediction.
Oh, baby, I'm going to start hydrating now.
Like potentially an episode where we don't even touch the NFL. We just talk about college football and the crazy
There's so much to
season
talk
was.
about.
There's so much to talk about.
We can check out. We can see how we did on our preseason.
I'm looking
win
those
totals.
up. I am looking those up literally tonight. I'm going to be going through those, creating a little sheet of all yours, mine's, Leo's, Mike's, Colby's, and then I'm going to also just shout out to Mike if he's listening. I'm going to be going through every conference, every single win total we went through and see which ones we got wrong because me and Mike went through every single team. We also have a spreadsheet to break down for all of our picks straight up.
Holy shit, yeah, we do. That might be what I do all week.
Holy fuck, dude.
That's
excited.
A lot of catching up to do. Yeah, man. Yeah, you had it.
I'll look into that a little bit too.
Last time
we
updated it in roughly week 3.
Actually, I can look right now and see how far it's gone. Jimnasium college football picks preseason. Let's see. We are updated up to God. There's so many fucking games.
There's so many games, dude.
There's so many games. Okay, let's see. Scrolling down. I'm scrolling down. Okay, we got fairly far. We're up to week 9. We haven't done week 9, so we filled them out through week 8.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not as bad as I thought. Like we're
No,
pretty much there.
I sat down a couple weeks ago when I was just bored and I did it.
You're like that. You're like Troy Polamalu in the Head and Shoulders commercial, just never not working.
Dude, I mean, when you set it up, so all I have to do is just push 2 numbers.
Yeah, 1 or 0.
Very easy. Yeah, that's all I have to do. Once you get it like that, I'll take care of the rest.
Spreadsheets are my love language, Jim.
Well, that'll do it, folks. You guys know where to find me. I'm XFL Jim everywhere. Find me. Listen to the Jimnasium all the time. It's lovely. We have a college basketball version. The Gym Rats out every Thursday, 8 p.m. Central, live. Audio coming out next. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, the whole fucking shebang. Thank you for listening. Follow these winners. We're going to have another fucking good week. I'm feeling it. Tail these winners and go make some goddamn money.
Yeah. If you don't tail my snooker darts parlay, what do you do with your life?
What are you doing with your life? Thank you for listening and good night.